All right, I got so busy trying to show you in those videos and making videos to try and show you the connections that I forgot until now to come back to this because I had put it in the original hour plus video and just completely forgot to go back to it. So I'm sorry about that. I probably should have put it in the beginning because this is where you really need to be. I don't have a gift. This man has a gift. Um, I'm just looking for truth and praying about things. And after having that 99 Red Balloon song go through my head that night and that series of connections go on, um, I just thought it was important to tell you about it. And then after I made that first small video, I decided to try and show people because really nobody wants to hear you talk on. I mean, I used to be a person who, when someone would try to tell me, accept Jesus, I would be like, oh, okay, here they go, And I was one of those people. And I wasn't very nice about it at some points, just so you're aware. I mean, I get it. I thought it was about being a good person, and I believed in God and I believed in Jesus, but I didn't want anybody pushing their religion on me, and I still don't. So, one thing I do want to say is it's important. I'm trying to tell you the truth, and I'm gonna give you a little analogy here. If you say you go to the store, you've got something, something pressing in life that needs to be taken care of, and you got to run to the store and go get something, and think of this as your distraction in life. Okay, this is my analogy. And you leave your car, you lock your car, you go into the store to take care of what you need to be doing at that moment. And I'm out in the parking lot, sitting in my car for whatever reason. Maybe somebody with me is in the store. I don't know, whatever. I'm in the parking lot. I see you get out of your car, lock your car, go in the store. And you're in the store for a while and I'm hanging out. But I see a stranger come along and somehow get access to the engine of your car. Even though you've locked your car, somehow, some way, don't ask me how, they've gotten in and they started tinkering with the engine of your car. And I can see them doing it. I don't know what they're doing, but I can see them doing it, and I can see them smirking about it the whole time. And you're totally unaware because you're in the store. And they shut the hood, and you have no idea they've been in there. But I think it's odd, and I get the sense that this is somebody who's not looking out for you, that's for sure. And I'm thinking, what the heck did they just do? Are you going to have an accident? Are your kids going to be in that car? Well, you come out of the store, and I come up to you and I say to you, hey, I know this is going to sound crazy because I watched you lock your car, and you and I both know you locked your car. And how is it possible? But I did see someone tinkering under the hood of your car. Please check it out. I don't know what they did or what, but it doesn't look good. Now, you can either look at me like I'm a crackpot and ignore what I've told you, or you can take 2 seconds, open the hood of your car, and really have a good look around with that information, okay? That's all anyone who's trying to show you the truth is trying to do. If anyone is trying to tell you the truth and they're attacking other people, stay away from them. Just stay away. They really don't get it. When you start to see the truth, you feel a deep sorrow for everyone. And that's the truth. I don't know. I've never been a person who hates other people. I mean, I used to not understand why things happened a lot in life, but, you know, The hand of God is running everything, the good and the bad. He's allowing things to happen for His purpose. That's what you have to understand. You may not understand the bad things that are happening, and you may not be extremely thankful or even realize the good things that are happening. It's all happening for a reason. I used to never get it, and I used to whine about stuff all the time. I get it now. um, and I accept that just because I don't understand why things are happening or what's to come of it, I know that there's a purpose, and it's bigger than me, and it's more important than me. But I just want you to consider that. If someone comes up to you and says, hey, be careful, don't go driving down the road. I saw something, and you should check it out. That's all I'm trying to do. And that's all any of these people that I'm going to show you are trying to do. And I never hear these people attack anyone. I've been watching them for a while now, years now. And you decide for yourself. Don't take my word for it. It's important that you do your own research. So this is Jonathan Kleck's website, and the first thing I want to show you, and if you go and watch his videos, he's going to tell you. He got saved. You can go look at his testimony, and you can come here and look at it. You can go on YouTube. I'll show you all that stuff. But his name, if you look it up, means God has given a bell ringer. Okay? It means that. It's not a joke. I've seen him show it. I've looked it up myself just in case. You always got to check things out. It's important for you to see his prophetic utterance. Okay. Now, I want you to come and look at this, and you can pause it and read whatever you want. These things are crucial to what he exposes. That everything's upside down, backwards, and they try to hide things from you while they mock you. And that's part of the winking of the eye and sticking out the tongue. They're mocking you, and they know it, okay? And I showed you that in that one of those videos. It's kind of like giving you the finger, which is also in those videos. Okay, so part of his prophetic utterance, without me using his YouTube videos, is, behold, the hand of the oppressor has been lifted against you, and out of the sea shall come fire and smoke and a devouring wind. I showed you. Lots of this stuff is by the sea. Okay? He decrypted the money. I'll do my best to show you without using YouTube parts of that. You'll have to go and do your own investigation. It's important. He decrypted false flags that have happened and things that are going to happen that confirm these things and the things that I'm telling you. And like I said, I don't have a special gift. I just prayed that I could find a way to connect the dots. And I will continue to do that for as long as I see things or I'm allowed to see things. And I don't have a gift, but I'm looking. So it's important. Okay? Waters as high as the walls of Jerusalem cover the city by the sea, and great shall be the destruction of that city. Okay? And behold, the great wall which holds back the abundance of the rivers shall burst forth, bringing the hand of the oppressor against you. For mighty is your enemy that has risen within your own borders. Now, Jonathan has shown that the Hoover Dam is going to go. He's shown it. He sees it in videos and commercials, and I think he decrypted it on the money too, along with the nuke coming out of the water and the tidal wave coming over, built a seven-story building. Now, how is it possible? The walls of Jerusalem were something like, he even pointed out one time, 75 feet high, and he thought, what are the odds of that? I didn't even know that. So, and then he was led to decrypt the old $50 bill, which had a wall of water holding back a river, had a wall holding back a river of water with a wall. The new 50 shows the retaining wall destroyed and the waters flowing. The sides of the walls of the river area are identical to the Hoover Dam. He didn't just decrypt this in the money. He's seen it in commercials and other things, okay? They're putting it in front of your face, just so you know. Okay, see that? So, and also the Hoover Dam has a nice plaque that's really, Jonathan shows it's the Baphomet. It's, you know. And then part 3. Oh, here we go. I got to read this whole thing. Hold on. Now behold, the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet, standing in the holy place where it should not be. I showed you that in that other video that they represented it. Okay? A human body with an okay, just you'll have to look at what he has to say, and you'll have to come to understand the rest of it. I'm not going to go there. I know he's telling the truth. It's a hard pill to swallow at first, okay? And he explains why. Just you have to give him the time. You have to investigate it with an open heart, okay? Here's the mystery made known to you. You are the holy place of which I speak, and the abomination of desolation shall rise within the walls of the temple to destroy the temple. For you have not seen and have you not seen and have you not heard? Has it not been made known to you? Have you not read the scriptures? For when the sons of God came into the daughters of men, they did bear children to them, and they did become mighty men. Has not the sea turned mighty? And the sea shall turn terrible before your very eyes, and the terrible one shall be elevated within the sea. Okay? Behold, the man of peace shall come forth from the sea, Barack Hussein Obama, and with the words of peace he will bring chaos and destruction. Behold the fig tree, puts forth its leaves, and suddenly the time is before you. Okay? I need you to see that, and the money, and I want you to see that he has it on YouTube, but it's all right here. Old bills, new bills, they keep changing it because as things happen, their plans evolve. Some of these things he has placed, I've watched YouTube videos where he's folded the money, and he and another man who made videos, they superimpose the image of the bombings that you saw on TV, that you can go get on Google, with the images from the money that they just took the dark parts and took out the opaque paper and laid it over, and it's nearly identical. The odds of that are statistically impossible. Just like when I get to Nicholson and I show you his video and I talk about that, okay? So that's that. There's also on YouTube, Jonathan in the beginning did a Just a Messenger series. You just type in Just a Messenger on YouTube and a lot of people have been putting this up. I just put it here and put a link for you. All the links are in the description box. He has another site and a radio show, Before the Fire, okay? More stuff. More stuff. Look at things for you to see. Just consider it, okay? This is Nicholson, 1968. It's his website, okay? It's all one game. It's all smoke and mirrors. That's his theme here, and he's telling you the truth. You can search and search and search. All these things, conspiracies, whatever, you can go round and round and round until you seek the truth. You're just spinning your wheels. That's the truth from me. Okay, do you see what I see? That's another one. He's got 2 channels on YouTube, Nicholson 1968 and Do You See What I See? See how it's spelled? I'll put the links in for you and we're going to go there. I just want to click on this for you. See, he says only one game, everything else is smoke and mirrors. I showed you that in 2 of the 99 Red Balloons videos, okay? Now here, he was given a dream with the numerals, Roman numerals 911, and he didn't know for years what that meant. And I put in the playlist his video where he talks about this and how the Roman numerals, God told him to do certain things with it and divide it, multiply it, and when he did that, the number that came out to what God told him to do is identical to the amount of people that perished in the towers on 9/11. Not the responders, but the people that were in the towers that perished on 9/11. Again, the odds of that statistically coming to pass are impossible. They're impossible. Think about that. You'd have an easier time winning the lottery 7 times over than making that be true. And the money that Jonathan decrypted and being able to superimpose it over an image and have it be nearly identical, the odds of that are just, please consider it. So here's the Nicholson Gets Personal. This here is the video where he talks and he explains everything about the Roman numerals 9/11, the dream he had, and what God told him to do and what it all means. Okay? Here is YouTube, Nicholson 1968 channel. He exposes truth. He sees things in movie, TV. He exposes false flags. Okay? Jonathan exposes false flags. They're telling you what's coming, so you're not caught unaware and making bad choices. Do you see what I see? His other channel, same thing. Okay? This man is very good at researching technologies. I watched a video and he was like, oh yeah, there's triple strand DNA and they have these things called catoms and it's programmable matter and nanotechnology. And I was like, really? I mean, I know that the technology that they have, they don't tell us about, and it's about 50 years ahead of what we think it is. But I was like, really? Triple strand? I never heard of that. Well, I went and just Google it. It'll bring you to a reputable site. Yale University, Stanford University. Go look at these things. It's right there. It's not like some, crazy out there website or blog post. It's in the mainstream. It's there for you to see. It's not something they're going to report in the mainstream media because they only report stuff that's smoke and mirrors. This is Nine Nania. This is her website. This is just backs up everything she talks about on her channel. You should check it out. This is her YouTube channel. Couple things to mention, and I've mentioned it before. She has playlist. Okay. Bizarre 40-day patterns. Really. Check it out. The odds of it being possible, again, you'd have an easier time winning the lottery. Warnings for New York and East Coast USA. Okay, these are things, some of these things I've put in my playlist. Dreams and visions and synchronicities. Okay, what you don't realize is she's been having dreams and visions, and parts of them have been coming true. Really, they have. And she's posted her videos of the dreams and visions she's had, and sometimes they come true in a little bit of time, sometimes they come true years later. It's in here. She's posted it before these things have happened. It's proof for you that dreams and visions are being fulfilled. Proof the visions come true. Another you know, she had a dream. She didn't know it was going to be the earthquake in Japan, but she knew it was going to be big. And here, look, Japan, earth axis shift before it happened. And I mean, I listened to it. She posted it before it happened. Okay. Now, if you really want to learn, a lot of people say, "Oh, I don't understand the Bible. It was written by men." Yeah, it was written by men. So you just have to take it, everything you read, before God with an open heart. Come to it with an open mind and an open heart. A lot of the things that should be in the Bible have been removed by men. I actually have this book. It's the Apocrypha, and it's huge. There are other ones that are tiny and don't really have a lot of information in them. If you really want to understand about Noah and about so many, I mean, I can't even, so many things. If you want to understand about what demons really are, read the book of Enoch. If you want to understand about Noah, read the book of Jasher. Okay? Um, you know, did you know that Noah was preaching to people about getting right with God for more than 100 years? And he built the ark, and on, like, in the last hour, they were like, "Let us in." Did you know? You didn't know that because men took it away from you and hid it from you. And they say, "Oh, it's not canonized." Don't listen to a man. Okay? This information has been hidden from you. They control all the information. Mainstream media doesn't report any of truth. Did you know it's now legal for them to propagandize the news and lie? It's legal. Go investigate that. They've been doing it for years, but now it's been made a law. Okay? You are told what they want you to hear so that you focus on what they want you to focus on, so that you are up in arms and distracted and focused on hating people. You are either for gay people or hating them. You are either for Muslims or hating them. You're not supposed to hate anyone. We're all in this together. They're controlling the information. That's why I say anybody who's hating on anyone or attacking anyone, don't listen. It's a distraction. It's the biggest distraction. We're all going to be crying and weeping when the day comes and praying that we're worthy. All of us in the end. And you might laugh at that right now, but when it's your turn to stand before God, you're going to be looking at him like that girl with the balloons representing the foolish virgin. Whether you were a foolish virgin or you never believed, you're going to be, every knee shall bend and be, you'll have fear. Whether you're right with God or not. I mean, I'm not trying to preach to you. I'm just telling you the truth. Sorry. I'm the last person that's going to preach to you. Okay, so I also said, oh, and you need a concordance. If you're going to read your Bible with an open heart, you need to have a concordance. And I really love this right down here, eSword. It's amazing. You can get it for your phone, your tablet, your computer. I learned about it from Jonathan, and you can either just read it or you can read it with the concordance numbers and click on it, and it takes you right to it. Okay, it's amazing. So in a couple of those videos, I mentioned the color purple and the color heliotrope, and I thought, well, you really should just go Google it. And I just need you to see a few things. Purple, and I Googled, what is the significance of the color purple? Google search, there you go. Purple combines the stability of the blue color and the energy of the red. Through the ages, purple has always been associated with royalty, nobility, and prestige. The color purple can symbolize mystery, magic, power, and luxury. You paying attention? Purple. Purple symbolizes magic, mystery, spirituality, the subconscious. Remember I said, I heard somewhere when many people have decrypted the I Pet Goat 2 creepy video by Heliofant, which is in the playlist also. And someone did, and they said, hey, look at the rings on the goat. It's got heliotrope, and they use that color when they want to program your subconscious mind. And I said, I don't know if that's true or not. Take this with a grain of salt here, but bring it before God. Creativity, dignity, and royalty. Okay. And then you can go and investigate all these other things. I'm trying to just make quick points here. All right. What is the significance of the color heliotrope? And like there are many shades of heliotrope. It's a purple color, okay? And it's named after a flower. Okay, the heliotrope flower. And you can read all of this. Go ahead and pause it. Go investigate it on your own. Okay. There were a few things I saw in here. It's going to take me a second to see it. Okay. In Leo Tolstoy's War and Peace, a gown in heliotrope with a high collar. I found that interesting. Okay. In Finnegan's Wake, heliotrope is the answer to the riddle in the game of colors, or angels and devils. Okay. And heliotrope is disguised a number of times, hidden in either anagrams, riddles, puns, or obscure allusions. Okay? The Dead, short story. Read this. He's caressing a heliotrope envelope. Okay? Just think about it. All right, read some of this stuff. The color is, here you go. Here's another one. Wear a gown that is heliotrope in color, as the color has magical properties that enhance natural beauty. Okay. I don't know if this is important to you or not. Half mourning colors worn by Victorians during the last stage of mourning. Okay. All right, and I'm just reading here because I want to make sure I don't miss anything that I saw. And I think that's it. And I think you get my point. I just wanted to point those things out to you. And again, do your own investigation, okay? Thank you.